I'm tired of seeing black men shooting at each other in this community, in this nation. I don't understand it. I grew up in a time when people wore white robes and they shot at black people. And now we see young black men wearing black hoodies shooting at black men and doing a much more effective job than the Klan ever thought about doing. I'm sick of it. Of course, the only thing I can do is shout it from here. No one seems to listen.
All right. So we're going to have a real serious conversation. We got to have the courage to talk about the villains in our community. Let's start like this. When I look at old videos of the 1950, 1960 blacks, there was not a lot of fist fighting. There was not a lot of gunplay. But when I look at it now, guys get emotionally unraveled. Let's just take women out of this for just a second, man. I know the number one talking point is what are women doing? Why are women not obeying? But let's talk about something that a lot of black men are very afraid to talk about. The guys who are okay with going to jail for 30, 40 years, they are the loudest voice in the community. But every 10, 16 years, they catch a case. We never see them again. I see so many guys who are homeless, 60 years old, still riding a little 8th grade bicycle, still riding a mongoose, a red line. And what does it all come from? I think it comes from the other black men do not want to be well read. I think when you are well read black man, you don't spaz out as much. When you're a well read black man, I ain't talking about college. I mean books upon books upon books. You just got information. You more than just a hustler. You are a dude that you understand how carpets are made, and you understand where carpets come from, and which industry puts out the most carpets. You understand the complexity of wood and the different types. You understand measurements on a tape measure. You understand how City Hall kind of operates. You're just well read. When I look back, most of our fist fights that we've had have to do with insecure black men. Now, not you, but other black men. Insecure as hell, man. I can't get my way. I want my way right now. I think one of the most embarrassing things is when a guy interrupts another guy because he says, quote, I ain't going to remember what I want to say. Bro, you need to practice that. You too old for that. You too old to tell me you got short-term memory. That you can't retain what you... In actuality, you don't have mouth control. You just want to pop off. You want to say what you want to say, and you want everybody else to wait. You know how many fist fights I've seen dudes? It had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with me. Just watching other dudes fist fight and and go grab weapons over one of the guys having no patience. I want what I want right now. I don't like people who steal. I think it is the lowest form of what the brotherhood does. But think about it. We protect these coward ass dudes who steal and then hide at his woman's house. What are you stealing for, man? Where you can't run a play? There's no I mean you don't understand how to go grab some concrete for a low price and then sell it to somebody else for a higher price. You got a lady. There's a lady in our community. She makes about 500 a week selling socks, just bags of socks. 500 a week she makes just selling socks. All right, just driving around, listening to music. She got a nice car, just selling socks. You gotta go steal? And then, man, I never forget, man. I heard dudes stealing perfume, bro. Dudes stealing purses. You're stealing jewelry, but you're not getting a lot for the jewelry that you're stealing. It isn't like you getting 50,000. You're getting crumbs. You get about $2,000-3,000. What was the point? You could have worked at KFC and got that. We got this problem where dudes just want to argue. Dudes just want to fist fight. And I'm saying, for what? For what? What is the purpose here? What are you achieving by doing that? I want to go over to this other black man and insult him because I have no patience and I want what I want right now. The childish mentality really needs to stop. And I'm going to do a lot of videos exposing other black men. Now, this is not you because anecdotal you is different. I'm talking about other dudes. Nobody's perfect, man, but we got to stop making it seem like it's a woman only problem. Because to be honest, I think it's easily to mentally dominate black women. I think it's easy. But other dudes, do what you do. I'm not going to stop you. Do what you do. But this thing that this internal fist fight, this internal arguments, for what? For what? All because of insecurity. Some of the most famous street 20-year battles started behind somebody dating another man's girl. I kid you not. I kid you not. 20 years. You killed my homie. You killed my homie. Well, let's do the research, bro. How did it all start? Uh, One guy was 14 and another guy was 16. And the 14-year-old dude slept with the 16-year-old dude's girl. So they had a fist fight about it. And one guy won. And this other dude who was friends of the guy that lost pulled out a weapon. Oh, God. Are you serious? Here go another story. Out in Chicago, uh, there was these group of steppers, and one of the steppers uh, was secretly sleeping with this other guy's girl, and they've been fooling him for years. He found out about it, beat the man up, beat the man up. The man came back. The man who had been sleeping with the man girl came back with a weapon, uh, red rum. The guy who who felt disrespected, and who then that led into a 5 year back and forth between groups. It don't even make no sense, man. It don't. It don't. Just want to pop off. We in the age of technology, man, and the amount of black men that want to fight. Look, I like fighting. I like fighting so much I don't mind losing because I like to get ready for the next fight. You know, what did I not pivot? Did I not see that one coming to the left? You know. But winning fights, it's cool too. But you know, it's not boxing. Fights are not boxing. Let me make that clear. Fights are not boxing. And everybody thinks that when you're going to get into a fight, you're boxing. This is why so many dudes have to have their friends help, because you ain't necessarily going to win the way you think you're going to win. And everybody want to jump everybody now.
Kids, run, 80s black guys. You're no match for the 90s black guys.
I don't know how many people remember that situation in New York. I cut it short. 30 young black dudes beating up a girl that's running, and you happy to steal her shoes and her book bag. There's something mentally wrong going on with other black men. And as much as we talk about the women, a lot of that is true. We gotta start talking about the lack of honor other black men tend to have. Now, when I say other black men, I know they are not all American. Let's be clear. When I see the arrest record, I see as Caribbeans, I see as Arabs, Muslims, darn Africans. But it got to be something with this black skin to have more pride than this need to just fist fight each other. There's something mentally wrong. Got to start talking about it.